It's purple poll time. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and another news segment like the comments one, the mailbag. Now we got the purple poll. Just getting you guys more involved. Love hearing your feedback, and we put out a new poll. We got a ton of votes.
It's time to sit on the purple poll once again.
Yeah,
Before we answer that thing, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids. Also, hit up That's Badass Wood Art. Follow them on Twitter and drop hashtag badass in the comments for your chance to win one of two beautiful pieces that will be given away very, very soon. And also, don't forget, Onebar Lupagus. Drop that in the code section when you order. You get 15% off your order.
Code section. All right. Well,
one of my favorite sections there is the code section.
The question this week was, which player from the 2022 draft class, not named Lewis Seen or Brian Asamoah, do you have the biggest expectations for next season? And we got about 1,300 votes.
Wow.
And I'm not going to give the results yet, but I would say it's pretty wide variety here. And the available answers were Andrew Booth, Caleb Evans, Jalen Naylor, Ed Ingram, and Ty Chandler.
I would guess where this may win.
Well, Lupagus does not know the answers. I had a guess. I was actually fairly wrong, but Lupagus, what's your guess?
I'm actually thinking it's in a bit of a surprise. It's going to be Jalen Naylor. I think a lot of people were excited by what he did, the few plays he made, the big plays he made. A lot of talk. Adam Thielen could be out, so I think everybody's expecting a bigger role. I think Jalen Naylor is going to take this thing.
Yeah, he came in last place.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he did not.
Behind Ed.
Yeah, I mean, I think people were being a little more optimistic, maybe a little more realistic, but yeah. So we can just put it up there. But Andrew Booth is the winner. I actually thought Ed Ingram was going to come out big, just because he played the whole season. He's got a little more behind him. I don't know. Maybe it was just wishful thinking. But Andrew Booth, Caleb Evans, Ed Ingram, then Ty Chandler, and then Jalen Naylor.
I gotta be honest, Ed Ingram's actually the guy I have the least expectations for. When I did the grades, I did like a production and a that was their part. I did like predicting like what they can be in the future. And Ingram had one of the lowest scores. I just don't know if he's gonna be more than what we saw this year. Can he get better? Can he get better in pass blocking? I hope so. I don't know. I just don't know if he can. So to me, he's actually would be my lowest here. So Andrew Booth Jr. Yeah, I mean, you hope he can come back healthy, and that's where it all starts, is with his health.
Yeah. Everyone was so pissed off about Andrew Booth. I figured that they were just not going to vote for him or go for a Caleb Evans or whatever. But pretty spread out, though. Aside from Andrew Booth, it's pretty even. And yeah, I mean, I hope they're right. Well,
yeah, and there's no reason to think he can't meet these expectations. That
sure there is. He's always hurt.
Other than that, I mean, if he's actually healthy and stays on the field, I mean, he's an exciting player. He's fun to watch. He's super aggressive, coming up and supporting the run. He's got some swag to him. He can cover well. He just has to get over those injury issues, and that is his biggest concern.
I think Ty Chandler is going to be a possible surprise one.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm not giving up on Ed yet. He had a rough rookie year. I'm not saying who's gonna play like they did the rookie year. Big step. Big expectations. I expect him to be better. He better be better. I'm going to be pissed off. We clear?
Yeah, I think you made that very clear. Caleb Evans, too. I mean, there's a very good chance both these guys are starting. One could go to the nickel. Cam Dancer on the outside. I mean, who else are you going to bring in? Either it's going to be a second-year guy who didn't play much in year one, or it's going to be a rookie, or maybe some crusty veteran you find somewhere.
Sounds like a lot of options. I'm
just saying, it's a good chance it's one of these two guys, or both these guys have pretty significant roles next year. So, yeah, I think we could see a lot of these guys next year, and I think really all these guys will see a hell of a lot more snaps, assuming they're all healthy in 2023.
Let's hope so. Let's hope this draft class turns it around, gets us all very excited. That is our purple poll. It is wrapped up. It is ready to go. It is erect. And
I think it just got flaccid.
Absolutely not. We'll do another one next week. And you know what? If you got a question you want us to do for next week, throw it in the comments. Subscribe. Whatever's in your heart.
Absolutely. And remember this, the phrase "I don't give a fuck" originated in 1790.
Oh.